Hey, how are you? Later tonight, because the weather, the doodles, it's garbage night. It's special garbage night with our new bins. Yay. So, all in all, just heck of a lot later. But that's okay. Greatness can wait. Literally. Alright, so let's dive in. Whew, it's a hot one. I might have to rub my glasses in a moment. Whew. Ay, 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 ay. How are you guys handling the heat? It is super heat here. It's making me sleepy. I had a nap this evening because I just needed to recharge. I'm like, yeah, I got lots to do tonight. Take a nap. Alright, done the tagging, done the housekeeping. Hello, eyeballs. How are you? Hey, Elaine. Yeah. I'm finally here. Yeah, it's fair. Get some other stuff done. Take my time. I have water because I'm going to need it. Oh, alright. So tonight, just to kind of help recap, last night I was playing with the Sunshine Vibes after the video, and I came up with this. And I was going to do more Sunshine Vibes, but now I'm on a tangent. Anyway, what I gotta come up with is an envelope for this cute little guy, but that's for another date and time. I was just on that now. I'm like, no, let this be. We'll come back to this later. But just as a cute little simple card, I actually really like these cards. This is like a really great. Oh, I just realized. Oh my goodness! It can fit a gift card. Oh. I like that. Oh my god, I like that. Okay, that is so giving me an idea. Hey Elaine, I like this. Okay. I'm gonna roll with it. Alright. Slight segue. I'm rolling with it. I need the pocket dies. Let's make this a gift card holder card. I gotta find the pocket dies though. Pocket dies, here you are. Oh, I love this idea suddenly. Anyway, yeah, it is super hot here. Whew. Okay. So pocket dies, because this was a score in the clearance. It might still be available, but whatever. This is seriously a good score. So. And we'll see what we get into tonight. I love it when I segue into something else. Alright. So this is roughly 3 1/4. I just wanted to know. So it will fit in the mini. Alright, I don't really shop here, but it's just somebody some time ago gave me one of these. So I still have it kicking around. So I'm just going to go through my mixed bag of random pieces here. Thank you, Elaine, for always being so generous and giving me some great pieces here. Because that's how I put the green on there, was just random. Alright, so, and I gotta sort these one of these days. I just haven't had time. So we know one of these is not going to fit, and that's fine. One of these would, but I'm not feeling the pink. I like the hello. Ooh. Oh, I like the hello, but I want green though. It's gotta be. Oh, I like these. Whisper ever so gently. That's a nice one. Amazing. Oh, relaxing. This stuff's nice. There's a circle. Those won't fit. That's too bad. I forget which kit they are, but I recognize them. I recognize that too. I could use that. Ooh. Ooh, that might work. Yes, I think that will work. Okay. Found what I need. Oh, ooh, there's an envelope I can cut up. Alright, we got some definite goodies here. Alright, so I'm going to cut down that piece. Put this back in my baggie. I was not intending to get sidetracked, but it is what it is. Alright, so then let's cut this up. So that is approximately 4¼ inches. So I want to bring it to 3¼ So in that case, I'm going to lose a 1/2 inch on this side. And then similar for over here, so 3¼ There we go. And I've got another cool piece I can work with later. Alright. Length I'm not so worried about. It's just I just want the width to come down so I can fit into the little mini machine. Alright, let's try this out. But yes, this type of layout I am thinking for part of the card class. Not 100% sure. But I'd use different DSP for sure. I'm just not sure which one I would use. But this is just practice runs to kind of work out the concept. But I really like these cards. Alright, so I'm just going to load these up. Oh, you guys can kind of see. Of course, I should have moved the paper off the table, but I didn't. Welcome to not doing this very well tonight. Alright. Paper, go away. There we go. Helps to have a good, sturdy, non-slip surface. Of course, I'm trying to get the plates to catch, but it's not catching. So I'm just going to slightly offset the top one. Not really slightly, but quite a bit actually. And it should catch. It's catching, partially. There we go. You have to kind of give it a really good turn. Alright, there we go. There we go. We got it. That's awesome. Let me double check that it went through. Hope it did. Yes, it did. Awesome. Alright. So then, I'm starting to rotate these plates every time. It's actually a good idea. Just gonna put the die stuff away. Doodles are not allowed in the art room tonight. It's just easier. Sorry, kids. I'll join you soon. You know, sometimes when your head's not thinking clearly, best thing to do is not lead into temptation with two cute super darlings who can disrupt and be little doodles. So I've got leftover pieces I can still use for Scrappy. Scrappy! Alright, so here is the pocket die cut. Now, it does score the folds, which is super awesome. Because I think this will look really well with this card. So just already fold them. Use the bone folder to work them out. And then the best way to adhere them is tear and tape. But if you're super creative, you can kind of use the seal. But actually, tear and tape is better. I was going to use the seal, but I'm like, nope. Tear and tape, kitty. Tear and tape, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. It's hiding on me. Or it's on the table, which is possible too. I know I have a big new roll of tear and tape. Oh, I found it. But I want to use up the small stuff first. And I'm going to need scissors anyway. Yes, I still use these old buggers because they're old and handy. So the question is, do I want that way or that way? I kind of like this way for some reason. So tear and tape is super, super handy for doing stuff like this. But yeah, this might very well be our class next month. Something to do with this. And what's great about this card is sending good vibes, hello. This could be used for any sort of occasion too. And I love the simplicity of it being a little tiny card. So if I'm rolling with it, I gotta figure out how to make envelopes, which I have a secret weapon for that. So that is no problem. I can make my own envelopes if I really, really wanted to. I generally don't. Like, especially with the normal card sizes I do. I generally don't make my envelopes. But in this case, this calls for a special occasion. There we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to put it in this way. And there we go. Oh, I love this card. I love it. And then this green around the edge, I just used a colored pencil on textured cardstock. Again, courtesy of our friendly Lane here. Hey, just worked out. There we go. That is wonderful. I love this card. I was mixed about it last night, but now that I looked at it, I thought this is so perfect. Okay, there we go. That was cool. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So we got that knocked out of the way. As a concept. I usually keep one of these kicking around the table if I need to figure out the logistics, and not just logistics, jumping my own words, but just the sizing, how it looks, how it's gonna flow. So I'm gonna put the pocket die away before I like lose it into something. But yeah, this is great. I even have a big one that could probably do cash. I got a little teeny tiny guy, which I have no idea what it's for. But I love these dies. These are so worth it. Alright, so back to Sunshine Vibes. Because that was the quest I wanted to do tonight. Because this was a bit of a surprise. Originally, when I saw this in the catalog, I was like, it's okay. Hey, Evelyn. Thanks for making it. Hey, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I'm late tonight because it is hot. I have a certain phrase I say that I'm not going to say on here. Anyway, so Sunshine Vibes. Here's the dies. Oh, poor Jabber. Well, I'm glad Jabber's okay. So, Evelyn's talking about Jabber. Jabber, oh, the story of Jabber, that goes back a long ways, is one of her kitty cats on her property. I named him Jabber, more or less, or I helped come up with the name anyway. So he's kind of unofficially my cat. Anyway, so HAF, whatever that means. Oh, no, I use a different phrase, Evelyn, about hot as blank. Mine is HAB. See if you can figure out what the B is. Anyway. Alright, so here's the Sunshine Vibes. I'm not feeling these tonight. And I should have looked at more inspiration online, but I haven't. Evelyn, I use a different phrase. That's not as strong as that, but it's still kind of out there. Let's see. What can I do with this? Now, something to keep in mind, I can easily pair this with the arches too, as a potential to do up a different kind of card. I might do that because I really like the stamp set. Now, the arches one, I like the stamps, but I'm not big on the stamps. So, maybe I'll do a swap-up combination. I love this card. Alrighty. So, I'm getting an idea. Same size, but do it differently. Yes. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. I got an idea. I so have an idea. Alright, which die would I do this in? Let's see what this one looks like. To do like the same kind of card. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty. I got an idea. Okay, so I need to figure out some colors. I'm gonna have to grab some more paper here. Whew. Gotta love the heat. Yes, Evelyn wants me to travel to California in March. I haven't talked about it upstairs yet. It's probably not gonna happen, but thanks for suggesting. Alright, let's look in this pile bundle again, in case I see something here. So I at least get the layout of the card, and then I can always design later on the colors, because I don't know what color I want it to be. I'm feeling this for some reason. So let's see, because I need a piece to do that die. Actually, what size is that? That's not going to work, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm getting an idea. I am getting an idea. Okay, so let's see these for a sec. Okay, that won't go because that's going to chop the words. But that's pretty, but we're not going to use that right now. Okay, I like that. Just not the color. I could always do a different color. We could do a different color. You know what? The word together is working for me. Alright, let me think. Let me find a color to pair that with. I'm not sure what color that is. So let's see here. Oh, says Evelyn. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Ooh, I like that. But not right now. Evelyn, you're gonna have to share what you're thinking. Okay, I'm getting a partial idea, as usual. As usual. So, I'm not using this color. I've decided. I've made an executive decision. As I like to say sometimes. Alright. So... Alright, let's die cut this guy out. I gotta bring the die cut back. I wasn't gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. The together with the pale yellow, possibly. I don't know. Oh, I gotta grab my die cut stuffs again. Alright, let's see what we can come up with. So here we go again. So the idea is to get this centered. I gotta turn this towards me so I can actually look at this really well. I think that's centered. It's gonna have to do. Hopefully. So Evelyn says the burgundy would look good with the pale yellow background. Potentially. I'm not going so much for the colors. This is really not catching tonight. I'm just going for the layout as some practice pieces. There we go. It might have shifted a little, but that's okay. Oh, come on. Oh, dear God. Come on. Okay. We got the feed through. I guess. Ooh. That was a nice surprise. Oh, I'm getting a different idea. Okay, I got a couple different ideas happening. Okay. I might make a couple cards. We'll see. I might make a couple. Alright. Got thoughts in my head. Good thoughts. Alright, I put that down. I'm gonna need some paper. Alright, I've got this kicking around here. Alright, so the card size is a 6.5 by 4.25. Paper trimmer. Paper trimmer, where are you? So 6.5 by 4.25. Oh, I gotta extend this out. Okay, 6.5. 4.25. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. And then while I'm focused, I'm gonna cut another one of this size because I'm still getting an idea. So 6.5 by 4.25. We're trying out some new stuffs tonight. So we have some really good. We got Sunshine Vibes. This was something I made late last night on my own. I'm trying out the Arches dies, which are super cool. So I've got a combination of a couple of things here. Okay, my fold didn't go very well, but that's okay. Alright, there's one. I gotta clean my table, actually. 2. So I'm definitely in better spirits tonight than last night. Hey, typos are okay. So one of these, I'm kind of feeling. I know that's a really playing card. Roll with me. And then I'm kind of feeling like that, which for some reason, this looks super plain, but as soon as you put this on top, it just kind of does something, eh? As a really neat look to it. And then this I'm really, really liking. Just how that turned out. But this I gotta think about how to jazz it up. So, what options do I have from these bundles? Just thinking. Get an idea for this. What if I cut another shape that's bigger, kind of thing? So let's see this die shape, just to see. No, for some reason I want a little bigger. Let's see if I can go one more step up. Come on. Yes, that shape will do. So now I gotta find another piece of paper to go with that. So we're die cutting again shortly. But first, let's get this one dealt with. My seal is right here because I've got bouncing of ideas. Last night I was feeling so uncreative. Tonight my spark is back. Woohoo! So this is gonna go on centered. I'm not gonna do the inside too much tonight. I just want to get the overall layout. This is going to go on top. But before I do that, I feel like this needs something. The leafy thing. So let's grab the leaf. I mean, I should not have glued that down, but that's okay. It's how I roll. Alright, leafy thing. Leafy. So I'm not sure what color that is, but it's like some sort of reddish, purplish, burgundy-ish. So I'm just going to pick a burgundy kind of color. I'm going to go with Rich Razzleberry. Yes, exactly. Put the leaf in the background. I agree, Elaine, because I looked at it, I'm like, it just needed something here. Alright, let me prep a little more, because I haven't prepped the sponges yet. This one's a little solid from, you know, last night hanging out here. Plumish, yes. It's like a plum color, I agree. It's a nice color. So I'm going to use a similar color, kind of match up to it. Alright, there we go. I am ready. As ready as I can be. Alright. I'm a little wet, but that's okay. So I got everything stuck to me. So I'm going to need... I keep a piece of scrap here in case I'm worried about hitting, you know, the edges. Because I tend to, after I glue it down, decide I want to do something different. I'm thinking. There we go. Oh, that just suddenly looks so much better. See, I prefer to have this on the table. It's my preference. Alright, so then... There we go. That looks really, really good. And then lastly, I'm just going to do one more spot. That way the rule's the threes. And actually we have a really good ink. It makes the stamp super change color. There we go. That looks awesome. So let me clean this up. So now this stamp is permanently changed color. So certain reds and colors really change the color of the stamp, but that's okay. It still makes it just as good. Actually, it makes this work even better when it has some life to it. But yeah, now that's a different color. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna like the sunshine vibes this much for a stamp set, but I really, really do. All right, just looking for some of the pieces here. Okay, so that was fun. My desk is a mess, but it's all good. Okay, so then, even that alone looks good, but I just feel like it needs like a neat window thing to it. So then, we're going to use dimensionals to put that down. And then because I've got smaller edges to work with, I'm going to cut. Because it helps to be able to cut the dimensionals into smaller sections. To be able to pull this off. There we go. And we still gotta come back to the other little cards soon anyway. And if these make it to my draft for the card class, it will not be these papers specifically. It's just working out the layouts. I'm really liking this one though. Alright, so then this is going to lay right on top of that existing. So it takes some really good precision planning on laying it on there, which is not going very well. Alright, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's not on perfectly because a little bit on this side's peeking through, but it's not bad. It kind of went down. I'm like, it's going down. So there we go. That is super, super cute. Now, it needs bling on this card before I totally move on. What are my bling options in this baggie? Aw, congrats on the munchkins for little Miss Missy Kitty. Alright, so I'm not liking these colors in here. It's all good. So let's dive into the big bag of bling. Ta-da! Thank you, Elaine, for all the bling that you're giving me. So I'm kind of going for... Ooh, we got something here. There we go. I'll try to remember, Evelyn. Ask you about little Missy and trying to get her spayed. Alright, so I think this is going to work really, really well. This is a great color. Heck yeah. There we go. That looks great. Again, Elaine, thank you so much. That's a great color, actually. This is going to make it into my little bundle that I keep at my desk here. Alright, so this card's mostly done, minus putting something on the... Actually, I'm already here. We're going to do it. We're going to put the Sending Good Vibes on the inside. And then ideally, this card would get the... the gift card holder thing, if so people choose. But just for the sake of tonight, I really want to use this stamp. Sending Good Vibes. Yeah, but Evelyn, it's my show. I thought you were talking to me. There we go. Sending Good Vibes together. Sending Good Vibes. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, I'm really liking this stamp. This is like one of my favorite new stamps. Okay. So then, I'll just let that dry. The last card, which I decided to totally do something different. So I need to peek at the bundle of stuff again. Or another bundle. So I'm looking for a color to complement that piece. Hey, typos are all good. So I'm just peeking at what's here. Oh, so CCL misgendered. Oh boy. Me, Evelyn, sorry. Went by your nickname for there for a sec. Alright, okay, definitely not in this bundle, but that's okay. Let's go grab another bundle and see what we can find. Oh, wait a sec. I think that'll do. Alright, let me get this back in the baggie. Bring the die cut machine again. Alright, come back out. We gotta do this one this time. I gotta trim down this piece, so I need it to be at least 3 inches. It could be a little more, but 3 inches is good. I'm just gonna go like a hair over 3 inches, just in case. Alright, die cut machine again, because I'm obsessed. Alright. This is a great piece. Where's my die? Here. Alright, let's feed this through. Oh, come on. A little more, a little more, a little more. Alright, there we go. Put the die cut machine away, hopefully for the last time tonight. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, I'm gonna put these away again. Might as well just keep them out. I know. Alright, so let's see how this card's gonna look. I like that a lot. I really do. But I feel like the card base needs to be a different color. And I've got something here that it might work better on. So question for the audience. Do you want to see this on white or on this orangey yellow paper? Let me know what you think. Or, third option, I can lightly color the white to become blending with the colors. So option A, white white. Option B is this color. Option C is color that somehow. Let me know what you think. Okay, we got to vote for the yellow. And by the way, guys, we're having errors on the video again. Okay, we got 2 votes for yellow as this video is crapping out. Oh well, that sucks. So, I'm gonna see if I can tweak the settings while I'm on here. If it'll let me. It might not. Let's find out. Just give me a sec. So I want to know. Alright. Okay, I'm just mucking with the settings. I hope that helps a little. So I turned up one of the key settings to hopefully help this along. Because yeah, this has been such an issue lately. I don't know why. I notice it once I get so much into a video, it just really craps out. Alright, so let me cut this down. I hope that helps. So, but yes, I'm definitely having heck of tech issues doing these videos. Alright, but we're still gonna roll with it. Yeah, just trying to remember my size. But at least the YouTube copy should be fine on here. So worst case, we still have that. It's just, yeah, the Facebook Live. This is not streaming worth crap. Oh well. But yeah, looks like the Facebook stream is dying out on me. Of course. Well, either way, I'll still post pictures at the end. Just that sucks. Alright, let's get a bunch of adhesive on here. If you're still with me, great. If not, I totally understand. Yep, Facebook's done. Oh well. Okay. Oh, Evelyn, you're still good? Well, I'm glad you're still good, because my stream and on my phone and everything, it's really crapping out. Alright, dimensionals are right here. Glitchy a bit, yeah, it's super glitchy on my end, to be honest. It's absolutely frustrating. Like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that sucks. It's definitely gonna take more homework to figure out this one. Because we've changed my settings so much, and it's still crashing out. Anyway, in the meantime, here's a pretty card that looks really, really cool. And then on the inside, I'm going to use that same stamp as earlier, the Sending Good Vibes. I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use Garden Green. But thanks for sticking around, Evelyn. I appreciate it, even though this is totally crashing out on me. Alright, almost done. And then we're definitely calling it a night. I also wonder if it's the heat or whatever. It's just whatever it is, this is not keeping up. Okay, at least you can hear me. So at least we know the audio's still good. It's the visual that's totally crashing. Yeah. Anyways, either way, I'm pretty much done. The two to three little cards I did tonight. I think it's two. Feels like three for some reason. I'll post some pictures later. And I'm going to have to do some more tech support on all these technical glitchiness because, yeah, this ain't working for me. Like, this is not good for me to be able to do this. And I don't think it's the internet. The internet's pretty decent. I think it's the streaming software seems to be really crapping out. I may have to look into maybe a different streaming software. I don't know. I definitely gonna have to figure out some options. So we shall see. I just cleaned up my